Domain and range. In the problems below, you are going to use some sliders and Desmos graphs to help you find the domain and range of some relations. I'm going to demonstrate for you how to do that in Desmos. So right now I have a Desmos graph open with the domain and range sliders all visible. And I'm going to show you how to hide and show just the sliders that you need. So this problem, we are going to find the domain and the range for this relationship. Right now, everything is open, and there's some directions here. It says click the circles at the left to turn on and off the shading for the domain and the range of the function. What that means is you can click on these circles here to the left, and that will turn on and off that domain and range. So let's look at the domain first. I'm going to click on the arrow next to that word domain, and that's going to give me these sliders for A and B. So the first slider is that left side. I'm going to slide this back and forth. And what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to frame that domain. We want to identify where the X is. Notice when we move this slider, it's moving on the X axis. We want to know what's the smallest X value. And this is here straight up and down on top of the y-axis. And here in the graph, in the slider, it's also going to tell you that value is 1. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Move it so that it frames that we're on the left and the right side. And how we're going to write that for our domain. So our smallest X value is 0. Our largest X value is 3. But notice that's an open circle at 3. So that point is not included. So I'm going to say my domain is 0 is less than or equal to X is less than 3. Okay. I can turn those domain sliders off if it's too busy for you, and then take a look at the range sliders. We're going to do the same thing with that range. I'm going to click that arrow down so that I can see everything. I'm going to start at the bottom. I've got that slider on the bottom, that purple one, it's coming up. And that right there is the very bottom of that relationship. And here I'm going to slide up. You see this function? There's some more up. That's the very top. So I can say this relationship, where this happens to be a function, so I could refer to this as a function, that the smallest y value is -1, and the largest y value is +3, and that's demonstrated over here with our sliders also. And both of those points are included. Notice that that's a closed circle, and here this is on that graph, so it's a closed point. And how we could write that is the range can be written as -1 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 3.